Okay, good afternoon. This afternoon I'm going to talk about a pilot project. I call it Smart Revision. And the rationale about this project is that students are overloaded by learning resources. And, slides, lecture notes, captured videos, online sources. There are loads of textbooks, everything. And usually they are confused a bit. They don't know which one is better to use, which resource is better, and where they should start from, and which section, which part is more important, which part is more important in in their program, and which part is more important in their exams. And so usually they are puzzled to organize themselves for revision. And something that we propose here is a method that helps the students to better organize the revisions, first by using a pre-assessment, and so they know their weaknesses, and then direct them, give them a link to the learning materials could help them to revise. And I should mention that this is not a learning material to be added to the pile of online materials they already have. It's just a tool that uses the existing materials, for example, in Vital, and so give them link to the right material. And the tools that we have used, on e-learning authoring tools, and there are many of them. The only difference between these tools and making a slide using PowerPoint is that PowerPoint you have got a linear transition, but here you have got branching and scenarios. It is possible that you use PowerPoint for branching as well. Even the first version that I created by PowerPoint, but it needs a lot of work. These authoring tools, they help you to make them easier. And so the contents can be, exported as HTML directly to a website, or using as SCORM that can be uploaded to LMS. And there are many types: Articulate, Adobe Captivate, and there are different based on the price, the features, and the level of difficulty for the user, the developer, that they want to create this. And I can say that nearly none of them are perfect, and not all of us are programmers like Rob, but we might know a little bit of programming, but we are all preparing lecture materials, and so we are good in using PowerPoint. And most of these tools, their interface is very similar to PowerPoint, and even some of them they are as add-ons to PowerPoint. And if someone knows programming in HTML and JavaScript, it would help to add more features that they want, more capabilities of this program. If they don't, so we need to adapt our contents to the tools that we have. So it's one of the modules that I was teaching last semester. And so we have this area, so we have got a menu here, and we can give the students option to have the menu or navigation bar, or we can hide these navigations and force the students to follow some rules. And so I have put just some sections of this module, and so we can click on each section and revise on each section. And you can see that there are some progress bars here, and so this is usually when the students answer the questions or progress through this. So this we can apply that these changes, and also how frequent the students they use. If they haven't used for a long time, so this progress bar will reduce, and they need to revise to get to the point that they were before. And for example, it starts with a question, but to give a brief description of what this question is about. And so it's a very brief description that relates to this question. And so there are some points here, just definition of the terms that if used in this equation. If they need to read more about this, they can click and a window opens, more reading. If they need more reading, so they go to lecture notes, and also there are some links to the other lectures. And so, for example, if I click on that one, so it says that is the right answer, and it goes to next and improves that progress bar. And if I do it wrong, so I have got two options that I can try again. It goes to the question of the same type, because the questions, we can put the questions in a question bank. So when I say try again, it will bring another question nearly the same as the previous one. If I can skip, it goes to a completely different type of questions, randomly chosen from the bar. And also give me why this is wrong, some description that this question is wrong, and also directs me that if you want to read more about this, why you think that this is right and you want to make it right, you can go to the these slides of lecture notes, and so these are something that already has been in Vital for this module, and so which one? And yeah. And any time that they can go back to the main menu and choose a different lecture to do the revision. Thank you for your attention. Any questions?